This is a quick blog and video on marketing, commercial cleaning, janitorial, commercial carpet and tile cleaning to religious organizations, churches, synagogues, mosques, etc. Now, one of the challenges that we found with targeting this group of businesses is one, they generally don't have a lot of money. They are non-for-profits, so we want to be thinking about that part of it. Also, with the brochure itself, we want to be very careful about. We do want to plant the seed. We want them to know we specialize in churches, but at the same time, the challenge is we don't want to include any symbols of any kind, and the reason is that some religions it's offensive to use or to see a symbol from a different religion. So we don't obviously want to offend anybody when we're trying to advertise and market to them. So that was the challenge, and I just want to have a quick blog and point out some things we did in order to be subtle about it, but still get that message across, still try to plant that seed that we focus on churches, we specialize in churches without coming right out and saying it. So the first part is we created a headline, don't take a leap of faith with your next carpet cleaner. Now, the keyword here is faith. We just put that in, faith. It's like a keyword that we can use to plant the seed. Now, this is focused on commercial carpet cleaning. It could just as easily be for commercial cleaning or VCT. And then we used a picture that tied into taking a leap of faith. That's the point of the picture. The next part is, again, we use a keyword, immaculate. And the key to having immaculate carpets is creating a routine, because that's another thing that is important, especially with commercial specialty work, carpet cleaning, windows, etc., is setting up a routine. One-time jobs are really not that profitable. It's just too expensive to acquire the client. So we want to plant that seed. We want to get that idea in a prospect's head that we want to set up a routine, and that it's simple, it's inexpensive, and that's where the body is right here. Is we're trying to point out that it's simple. We have inexpensive programs for non-for-profits, and these are some of the challenges that a church would deal with. A lot of them are in-house operations for their cleaning. Not always, but a lot of them are. A lot of them have a maintenance staff or people volunteer. So we just want to point out that they don't need to buy equipment. They don't need to waste their own staff's time, their own resources, when half the time the spills and stains just come back over and over again anyways. So that's the point of the body. That's what we're trying to get into. And then the last part is letting them know we specialize in commercial carpet cleaning, tile and grout, VCT, whatever services that you provide. If it was janitorial, obviously you use that. And then the bullet points, a couple things we want to get across is how we can automate the schedule. And again, we want to set up a routine. We don't want to just go and clean one time. We want to give them an estimate and show them how we can set up a routine where we come out once a month, we come out every quarter, maybe if it's big enough, do it in sections, maybe some spot cleaning, rotate the services. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but the idea is to set up some kind of a schedule, at least 2 times a year. More is better, of course. The next bullet point, we covered low-cost solutions for non-for-profits. We definitely want to get that point across. Most non-for-profits do not have a huge budget like IBM would have, and they deal with a lot of volunteers, so they don't love the idea of hiring contractors and spending a lot of money when there's a lot of people involved that are volunteering, and they cut the lawn and they plant flowers and they might paint and do all these tasks for free. So it can be very difficult for them sometimes to hire contractors, and that's why we want to let them know that we have some low cost solutions for them. And the benefit for them is they can keep their building looking good year round. That's the benefit for them, is that now we can set up a routine, a program, and their building will look good year round. Now, how you do that technically would depend on their budget and how big the building is. Sometimes they're so small that you just have to clean the whole place. But on a bigger one, you could just set it up in sections, or like I was talking about earlier, maybe one service clean the VCT, another service the carpet, another service the restroom floors, and now you've pieced together 3 or 4 services throughout a year, and it's beneficial for them. And of course, with churches, one of the good things is a lot of the work is during the day, so because they don't always use them. So one of the things you can point out is offer a free demonstration. A lot of times in an office building or an ongoing business, it can be difficult to do a demonstration because people are working and they don't want to bring hoses in or create noise. But with churches are great for a demonstration because nobody's there, at least for certain times of the day, certain days. It's going to be quiet and you won't interrupt anybody. So this would be a great opportunity to offer a free demonstration.